Hello and welcome to the Introvert Empress Tarot. At this time in the month of August, we are in Mercury Retrograde. Now it started 4th of August and will last till 27th of August. And after that, 2 weeks of post-shadow phase, which will go in September. So roughly around second week of September, this Mercury retrograde is going to last till second week of September. And in today's reading, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out how this present Mercury retrograde is going to affect each one of us, all 12 zodiac signs. And I will be reading for love and relationships as well as in general. So how this Mercury retrograde is going to affect our love relationships, our family relationships, and also in general, which will cover work, money, finances, well-being, etc. So this reading will be for all 12 zodiac signs, individually time-stamped, and I will pin the timestamps in the comment section so that it is easy for all of us to watch for multiple zodiac signs. Watch for your sun sign, but also watch for your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because those additional messages may also resonate with you. If you do not know your moon, rising, and Venus signs, then click on the link in the description box of this video from where you can find out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, and then check those additional zodiac sign messages for yourself. And if you like this reading, then please subscribe to the channel, like the video. If the messages resonate with you at any time during this Mercury retrograde, please do not forget to come back and leave me a comment in the comment section of this video. So let's begin. And how I'm going to do this reading is that I'm going to take 3 cards for love and relationships and 3 cards for general messages, and this is going to happen for each zodiac sign. So each zodiac sign, 6 cards, 6 messages. Let's begin. Let's start with Aries. How is this Mercury retrograde going to affect the zodiac sign of Aries? This Mercury retrograde and Aries. So this was the oracle deck. Now let's quickly shuffle the tarot. What does Aries need to know this Mercury retrograde? All right. Messages for Aries, this Mercury retrograde. We have the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the 4 of Wands in the upright. We have the 9 of Wands in the upright position. Now let's see in love and relationships. We have compromise, middle ground, getting to know each other, date night, intolerable pain, bounded. All right, let's start with general messages from the tarot. We have the Two of Pentacles in the upright position, and this Mercury retrograde, some of you Aries may have to make an important decision regarding investment or a job change, accepting an offer related to work, changing your job, applying for new jobs, and having to decide between two particular options when it comes to money, when it comes to work, when it comes to job and career. And listen to your intuition, because this is a yes card and this is a yes card, and listen to your intuition. Both these offers may be equally good opportunities for you Aries, but listen to your intuition. Whichever offer that speaks to you more, that draws to you more, that is the offer for you. But before even signing on it, whichever offer draws to you more, do more research. Make sure that you choose this offer with 100% confidence, and you do not want to have regrets later on. So, and you will not get a chance to go back either once you make your decision. So choose your option wisely, make your decision in a very grounded manner. Whichever offer you are drawn to, you are being drawn, you are drawn to it for a reason, and that is your sign to do more research about this offer, how this offer is going to serve you in the coming time. Like, for example, from 5 years from now, do you still see yourself in working in this company? Do you see yourself achieving the things that you want to achieve if you choose this particular job? How is it going to affect your future, your savings, etc.? So whichever offer it is that you are drawn to, do that research. Now you may get clarity after that. If you go to the root of these offers, then you will get clarity. Be very unbiased when you ask these questions when it comes to your stability, finance, savings, etc. How these opportunities are going to affect all these things for you. And once you do research, you are going to get your answer, because you will gain clarity. You will either gain clarity to choose that option or to go with the next option, because you have done your research, and that is going to help you decide which is the best opportunity for you. Now this is for work. Now this Mercury retrograde, for some of you Aries, there is stability coming in your family life, and some of you may receive news of somebody coming back home, somebody coming back to you. Now this may be, when it comes to relationship, this may be an ex coming back, but be careful as to who you allow to come back in your life, because this is the time when when people are usually drawn back to what is known to them, what is comfortable to them. And that is why you have to be very careful during Mercury retrograde to not go on the path of repeating cycles through your actions and through your choices. But in general, there is celebration, joy, happiness in the family for you Aries, and I see stability. Now some of you Aries may also decide to get married in this month, especially in August. And if you had started making your if you had started your marriage plans, like all the detailing and everything that comes with planning a wedding, if you had already started this planning before Mercury retrograde, like before the 4th of August, or even before, like 2 weeks before 4th of August, when the pre-shadow phase was in action, if you had already started it, prior to the pre-shadow phase of this Mercury retrograde, then you are good to go and go ahead and like keep planning and keep moving forward on that, on those plans. But if you Aries are somebody who who is going to make a decision, or who has made a decision during this Mercury retrograde, out of like, you know, out of the blue, if you decide to get married, then refrain from doing that, because what I'm seeing is that it is going to be short-term marriage for you, and it is going to be a very short journey. That is how I'm seeing that. So the messages may be very specific. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, for more messages, watch your moon, rising, and Venus sign messages in this reading. Now, the next message from the tarot is from the Nine of Wands, which again is in the upright. Now, some of you Aries will have to be very cautious, careful, guarded in the for the next couple of weeks, for the next 4 or 5 weeks. And you need to have faith. Whatever situation that you're going through, you have to have faith in yourself. You have to believe that you are going to come out of this situation. Now, do not give up hope. Do not give up at the same time, and you have to remain strong. You have to this is a test. This 4 or 5 weeks during this Mercury retrograde and its post shadow phase in September, this is a testing phase. This is a test for some of you Aries, and you have to make sure that you remain strong. You keep doing what you're doing. You don't give up, so that you can pass the test. So that is again a very specific message. Now, when it comes to relationships specifically, there is going to be compromise which is needed to be able to maintain this relationship. Without compromise, things are not going to go very smoothly. Things are going to fall apart. Now, here I see both the people are holding portions of the heart, so that tells me that both the parties need to make compromise, so that they accept certain things from certain things of each other, and you just accept that. Instead of trying to change that particular thing about your person, you accept that, and the other person does the same for you, and that is how you make common ground, and you cross like blocks, and then you keep moving forward. So that is a message for some of you. And for some of you, what I'm also seeing is that those of you who are married, you might be going to counseling sessions, counseling sessions, so that you can reach a compromise. And for some of you, those when you go to a counseling center with your issues, a compromise is suggested to you, and you will have to reach a compromise if you want to save this relationship, to be very clear, So now, some of you Aries may meet new people during the next 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, and get to know this person instead of like rushing into a serious relationship with this person. Go and enjoy your time with this person. Go on dates, go on coffee dates, and getting to know each other is very important, rather than like developing emotions and feelings for this person super quick. And if you go on date, if you make an effort to know this person, and the other person also does the same for you, then this relationship is going to succeed. It is going to go long term for some of you. And That is a very specific message again for some of you Aries. Now the third message here says intolerable pain bounded. Now some of you Aries may be in experiencing physical pain. Now this is a relationship message. Now what I'm getting is that some of you Aries may be in an abusive relationship, and during this Mercury retrograde period of 4 or 5 weeks, this is going to be aggravated, you know, like you are going to be in a lot of pain. I can feel this thing. Now there is abuse in this relationship. There is serious physical abuse in this relationship, and some of you are not allowed to voice your pain. Some of you are not allowed to reach out for help, and whoever this message is for, they are in a lot of pain. They are in a lot of physical pain, and for some reason they are unable to reach out for help. That is again a very specific message. Now that is all I have for Aries. Now let's do Taurus. Let's quickly shuffle the cards and do Taurus. What does Taurus need to know this Mercury retrograde? What does Taurus need to know this Mercury retrograde? How are relations going to be during this period from now until the second week of September? All right. For relationships, we have intimacy, sexual attachment. We also have reconciliation, reunion, unattached, independent, non-committal. Now for general messages, we have Five of Pentacles in the upright position, Nine of Swords in the upright position, and the Page of Pentacles in the upright position. For some of you Taurus, money is going to be tight during the next 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks of this Mercury retrograde. Now I am counting the post shadow period after 27th of August as well in Mercury retrograde. So that is why I'm saying 4 or 5 weeks of Mercury retrograde. And with the Five of Pentacles in the upright position, money is going to be tight. And for those of you who have applied for help, financial aid or some kind of loan, it is more likely to be denied to you, and that adds to money worries for you. But what I'm seeing is that there is help available to you from a particular source, but you are choosing not to accept. You're choosing not to accept it. You are just walking past by this. You're just walking past by this source that is ready with what you need, but you are not even considering that. And so there is going to be financial strain during the next 4 or 5 weeks. And when it comes to investment, refrain from investing your money, refrain from gambling or investing in shares just because someone recommends it to you. It is more likely to end up in a loss situation. So keep your money tight, keep your money close to you. Do not overspend, and there are going to be financial losses if money is invested somewhere in shares, properties, or even if you lend it to someone. This money is not going to come back to you. Now the next message here is from the Nine of Swords, and the next 4 or 5 weeks for some of you Taurus is going to be very turbulent, because it is going to bring in lots of worries. Now you are worrying about a particular thing for which you are expecting results. And what I'm also getting is that with the Nine of Swords, you might be worrying a lot, you might be worrying over nothing, but there is anxiety that causes you to worry, and because you are imagining all sorts of worst possible situations, worst possible outcomes for yourself in this situation, which is not which might not even happen, and you are worrying over nothing. And we have the Nine of Swords, and some of you worry so much that you do not get a good night's sleep. You have nightmares, and it's just like there is no light at the end of the tunnel that you are walking in, and it is all darkness, and that adds to your anxiety and stress. And you have to be strong during the next 4 or 5 weeks, and try to change your thought pattern, and it is going to help you overcome that anxious state, which results in worrying and worrying more. Now the next message that I have for you Taurus is from the Page of Pentacles. The next 4 or 5 weeks for some of you Taurus needs to be focused on improving what you already know. And if you do that, it is going to benefit you in multiple ways. Now you may receive financial opportunities, very good opportunities which bring in good money, but it is tied up to the skills that you have. And for you to be able to handle the financial opportunities that are coming to you during this time, you need to improve what you already know. And that is why during this time, focus on skill building, focus on improving what you already know. And some of you may need more finesse in your work. If you work independently and you create custom things, you may need more finesse, you may need more consistency in your work. And this is a time where you can work on all those things, because good opportunities, good money making opportunities are coming to you. And if you sorry, I did not read these messages of relationship. So good opportunities are coming to you, and with your skill improved, you are going to get the most benefit of these opportunities. Now when it comes to relationship, I have here intimacy, sexual attachment. Now some of you Taurus who are single may end up in a on and off relationship with somebody who is only interested in intimacy and sex with you. And in this period of 4 or 5 weeks, the people that you may encounter when it comes to looking for long-term relationships, those people are not looking for what you are looking for. If you are looking for a long-term commitment, then the people that you may meet at this time have a totally different expectation from being with people at this time, meeting new people at this time. And some of you may end up in a relationship with somebody who is only interested in intimacy, and this may become a sex-based connection only for some of you Taurus. Now there is going to be a reconciliation or reunion for some of you Taurus. Now this is a person whom you already know. Now there was a separation between the two of you, but in the next 4 to 5 weeks, there is going to be a comeback of this person in your life. A reconciliation is going to happen, reunion is going to happen, and what I see is that it is going to make you very happy. Both the people who are reunited, they are going to be very, very happy with this reconciliation. So this reconciliation may bring in lots of happiness for both the people. Now, as I said with this intimacy sexual attachment card here, this one here says unattached, independent, non-committal. During the next 4 or 5 weeks, Taurus, if you are looking for a long-term committed relationship, that is most likely not going to happen in this period, because the people that you will come across or encounter are looking only for short-term or even like flesh-based connections with you, and you cannot expect them to commit to you. You cannot expect them them to be faithful to you, and they are okay with dating multiple people. When you meet them, they are already involved with other people, and what I'm seeing is that you approach this person with your expectations, but this other person has a totally different set of expectations, what they want. So yeah, proceed with caution. So that takes care of Taurus. Let's do Gemini. What does Gemini need to know this retrograde season? Okay, what does Gemini need to know this Mercury retrograde? For relationships, we have walked away, unsure, closed off. Seducer, open-minded, easily available. Feeling sorry, regret, crying. For general messages, let's see. What does Gemini need to know this retrograde? We have the moon in the upright. This is major arcana card number 18. We also have Temperance in the upright. This again is major arcana card number 14. And we have the Page of Swords in the upright position as well. So let's start with the tarot messages. Now, Geminis, when it comes to signing contracts, when it comes to finalizing a deal where you sign and it is final and binding, in these type of situations, during the next 4 or 5 weeks, you have to be careful. You have to make sure that, first of all, if you can procrastinate, if you can get some time to get to the bottom of the situation, then do that. There is some information which is vital and it's not being shared with you. We have the moon here, and this is major thing. It is going to affect you in a major way if you do not sort this out. And in the next 4 or 5 weeks, if somebody is forcing you to finalize something, is manipulating you to is pressurizing you to finalize something, sign something, or is after you to make a decision, then take it as a sign to not do it in the first place, and also take it as a sign to go to the bottom of the situation. Because if you find out more information, then you will come across major things that were not discussed with you, that were not revealed to you. For some of you Geminis, if a deal appears too good to be true, then it is that way, and you have to believe it. You have to make sure that whatever it is that is complete information, and nothing vital is hidden with you, hidden from you, and no surprises are sprung on you later on. So before finalizing a deal or signing a contract or making something final, you have to make sure that everything is crystal clear and everybody is on the same page and everybody has clear understanding. And you Aries, you Geminis, most importantly, have knowledge of everything that is going on. You have to make sure that whoever is offering you this opportunity is sharing everything that is there with you, and no information vital or insignificant is being hidden from you. So the message here is that if you come across this situation, do not sign the contract. Take some time to revert back, and take some time to use that time to find out more information regarding this opportunity. Now, the next message here again is from the from Temperance, which is a major arcana card number 14. Now, during the next 4 or 5 weeks, it is very important for some of you Geminis to keep balance in your life, to keep balance in your when it comes to spending money, keep balance when it comes to the food, what kind of food you consume, and your diet needs to be balanced as well. Moderation is the key. Moderation is the key, and it is very important to maintain balance for some of you Geminis during this Mercury retrograde period. And it is going to transform your life for the better, and changes are going to happen. Changes are going to happen in the next few weeks, and you have to make sure that you maintain balance during the change as well. Now, we have the Page of Swords as your third message, and this again is in the upright. Now, beware of somebody who is very interested in you. This person may try to find more information about you. Now, information that you have not revealed to them. This person may be spying on you, spying at you, keeping a watch on your house, stalking your social media accounts, trying to gather information, trying to see what you're doing, what you're posting, who you're going out with, and things like that. Somebody is collecting information, and when it comes to general messages, Geminis, be careful of what you share with whom. Now, when it comes to those of you who work with colleagues, who work for somebody, and you share an office space, you have to work with people like in a group and things like that. Make sure what information, what personal information you share over there, because there is someone who is very interested in finding out more about you, and this person is going to do that through various means, and they are collecting information. Now, when it comes to work, please protect your work, as somebody is also going to try to steal what is yours and take away all your hard work at the same time. Now, when it comes to relationships, what I have here is, the first one here says walked away, unsure, closed off. Now, for some of you Geminis, the next 4 or 5 weeks may bring a breakup in your relationship, because somebody was not sure about what they wanted from this relationship, whether they were ready for commitment at this time, and whether they were ready for commitment with you at this time. So they were unsure, and they are going to walk away, they are going to break up with you, and that is why I'm saying there is going to be a breakup in a relationship. Some of you Geminis may meet somebody who may very likely seduce you in the next 4 or 5 weeks. So be careful of somebody who is very good at manipulating. And now you may meet this person when you are out with your friends in the evening, having a good time, and you meet this person. They are a very good manipulator, and they are going to seduce you. They may try to seduce you, and be careful. What is coming to my mind is that they are a seducer, and they are a master manipulator, and by seducing you, they are going to manipulate you as well. Now, you are going to be trapped in a web of a manipulator if you are not careful, Gemini. Now, the next message here says feeling sorry, regret, crying. Now, some of you Geminis may the next 4 or 5 weeks are going to be very heavy on you, and you are going to miss somebody extremely, and you might have regrets over the breakup. You might be missing this person so much that you regret even breaking up with them, and you're feeling sorry for yourself. You are very emotional. You are going to be very emotional during the next 4 or 5 weeks, and you may even regret whatever has happened in the past with this person. But what I'm getting is that do not contact this person. Do not go back to them. Whatever it is that you are going through, it is a phase. It is part of your healing journey. Go through the emotions, go through it, and accept it. Do not go on repeating cycles with this person. Do not go back to this person at all, Gemini. Now, that is all I have for Gemini. Let's do Cancer. What can Cancer expect this Mercury retrograde? How are things going to be for Cancer in this Mercury retrograde? This is for relationships. We have feeling stuck, no way out. We also have shocking revelation, and we have financial stability. Now for general messages from the tarot. We have the Hierophant, Major Arcana card number 5. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords again. This Page of Swords came out as the third message for Gemini. So do watch for your Moon, Rising and Venus signs, because because those messages may resonate with you. You never know. So you do not want to miss out on any resonating message. Now, the first one here is Hierophant. Now, when it comes to making important decisions at work, in business, you have to make sure that especially if you do not have any experience, if you do not have much experience, or you do not have much knowledge regarding this situation, regarding this particular thing, then make sure that you reach out to this person who is you reach out to this person for advice. This person is very knowledgeable, very wise, very known in this line of work, and this person is going to give you the right guidance as to what to do in this situation. You are going to come out with answers to situations that are new to you, and in which you do not know what action to take. So in the next 4 or 5 weeks, do not make any decision in haste, Cancer, especially if you find yourself unsure, if you find yourself doubtful, if you find yourself with a clear answer with 100% confidence. In that situation, refrain from making a decision. What you should do instead is you should be seeking advice from this trusted source, from this particular source who I described to be very knowledgeable, very wise. This person may be elderly to you. There is a significant age difference between you and this person, and this person is a knowledge house, they know they are going to guide you in the right way. So do that instead of making a hasty decision in this Mercury retrograde season. Now, the next here message from the tarot is the King of Cups in the upright position. Now, especially when making decisions at work, you have to keep your emotions in check. You have to make sure that you remain emotionally balanced during the next 4 or 5 weeks especially. And you have to be, if you are a boss at your work, Cancer, you have to be very diplomatic. In these 4 to 5 tricky weeks, you have to be very diplomatic, because what I can see here is that there may be tricky situations at work which you will have to sort out, which you will have to handle in a boss-like manner. And being diplomatic but being in control in these situations is going to help you take care of these situations in the best possible way. And show empathy to people. Show empathy to people instead of offering solutions. Show empathy to people, and you have to keep your emotions in check during the next 4 or 5 weeks. Now, the third message here is Page of Swords. Some of you Cancers need to be careful of a co-worker who might be softly stealing your work. Now they are spying on you. They are keeping their ears very open when you share information. So this is a sign for you to be very careful of what information you share and who you share it with. And when it comes to assignments, when it comes to projects, keep whatever work you are doing very protected, and do not disclose sensitive information because it is going to backfire on you. And when it comes to, apart from work, what I'm also getting is that there may be somebody who is interested in you, or who is just stalking you, and they are stalking you on social media. They are trying to get some information on you, and they are trying to do it by stalking you, by even making fake accounts and following you on social media, so that they can't keep a track of your movements and who you're going out with, what you're posting online, what you're doing, and things like that. So someone is trying to collect dirt on you, and they are spying on you and collecting information. So be careful of this person. When it comes to love and relationship, the first message here says feeling stuck, no way out. The next 4 or 5 weeks for those of you in relationships may be very, very taxing on your mental health, very taxing on your peace. And this relationship has become very suffocating for some of you. And the next 4 or 5 weeks, whatever troubles that you have in this relationship, it is going to aggravate. It is going to, be at its best. And the situation is, whatever it is that you will be going through in this relationship in the next 4 or 5 weeks, Cancer, it is going to help you make up your mind as to where you want to go from this relationship, how you want to proceed further. And there is this feeling of being stuck, being suffocated, and this relationship not moving forward. And what I'm also getting is that this other person has stopped giving into to this relationship, and there's only one person who is pulling this relationship, and there is no way out. There is a feeling of suffocation within this relationship, and in the next 4 or 5 weeks it is only going to get aggravated. And how this is going to help you is that it is going to help you give clarity as to what you want to do now, what action you would like to take, so that the situation becomes better. Now the next 4 or 5 weeks for some of you Cancers is going to bring an important revelation. Now this revelation, this information is not only important, but it is unexpected, and it is going to shock you. And this may be a third party situation that comes to light. This may be the fact that the person that you were in a relationship is already married, and this comes to light and it shocks you and you do not know what to do. And so the next 4 or 5 weeks when it comes to relationships is going to be very, very charged up, very informations are going to be to come out like never before, and it is going to not only be shocking, but it is going to be very difficult to absorb everything, because like everything gets shaken up. That is what I'm getting for when it comes to relationships, Cancer. During this next 4 or 5 weeks of Mercury retrograde, everything is going to get shaken up. Like major changes are going to happen within your personal relationships, and things are going to change. Things are going to definitely change in relationships. Now, financial stability for some of you Cancers is going to be established. Now, what I'm seeing is that the next 4 or 5 weeks, it will be a period of struggle. It will be a period of period where you will have to be to keep patience. You'll have to be strong-willed. You'll have to stand up for yourself. And financial stability, finances have been a concern in this relationship. After the next 4 or 5 weeks, what I'm seeing is that if you are able to sustain, if you are able to survive this next 4 or 5 weeks in this relationship, like survive in the sense that if you are able to sustain yourself, then there is going to be financial stability that is going to come in your relationship. Finances are going to be stabilized. Finances are no longer going to be a cause of worry for you in this relationship. So that takes care of Cancer. Now let's do Leo. What does Leo need to know this Mercury retrograde? How is Mercury retrograde going to affect Leos? So in relationships, we have for you Leos, expect a call, happy alone, self-care, self-focused, and journaling. When it comes to general messages, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Swords also in the upright, and we have the Nine of Cups in the upright position. So when it comes to general messages, we have the Knight of Swords in the upright position. So some kind of information, vital information is coming to you out of the blue, and it takes you by surprise. Now what I'm getting for you is that this is going to happen within the next 4 or 5 weeks, and when this happens, do not take quick action in this regard. Whenever this information comes to you, do not act on it immediately, Leos. You have to think on it. You have to let it sink. Do not take immediate action in this regard. And it will ask you to take immediate action. But you know what I'm getting is that refrain from doing that, and do not take quick action, do not take immediate action in this regard. This information is going to make you feel anxious, and someone may also try to force you to make a decision. Do not do that. Take your time to study the situation, and if everything feels right, then go ahead and make that call, or make that decision. But just because someone is after you, is pressurizing you, is not allowing you enough time to study and like to analyze the situation, do not make a decision just because of that. Now the next message here is from the King of Pentacles in the upright position. For the next 4 or 5 weeks of Mercury retrograde, Leos, take care of your money. Take care of your money. When it comes to lending money, be very cautious who you are giving it to. Make sure that your money is going to come back to you. You have some kind of assurance before you part ways with your money. Now money is going to be abundant, but at the same time, people who want your money are also going to spring up around you, and that is where you have to be very careful. Now the next message here is with the Nine of Cups in the upright position. The first message that I'm getting from the Nine of Cups is that do not compromise. Do not compromise on your work quality. Do not compromise on your mental peace. Now the next 4 or 5 weeks may be turbulent, may be may make you very emotional, and you have to be strong. You have to believe in yourself. And we have the Nine of Cups in the upright position. Whatever it is that you have been working towards, it is going to become a reality. It is going to come true, and have faith in yourself. Do what you're doing. Do not allow self-doubt to enter your mind, and you are going to be emotionally very stable, as well as like material wise, you are going to be very stable. So whatever it is that you're working on, keep doing that. Do not take any shortcuts. Do not get demotivated at the same time. Now when it comes to love and relationships, expect a call. Now you may expect a call from an ex, somebody with whom you have parted ways. A breakup has already occurred. Now this person may attempt a reconciliation, and by calling you directly, and if you have blocked this person's number, then they may call you from a new number, and that is going to take you by surprise. But this person is going to call you. They want to talk to you. They want to offer a reconciliation. They want to reconnect with you, and they want to be in a relationship with you again. Now some of you are going to stay single within the next 4 or 5 weeks, and that is going to make you very happy alone. Now the next 4 or 5 weeks, you have to make sure that you are doing what brings you happiness. You are healing. You are giving time to yourself. You are you are remaining single and enjoying that, and you are not remaining single. You are not like, even though you are single, you are not unhappy. You are enjoying life. You are doing things that bring you joy and happiness. So the next 4 or 5 weeks, for some of you Leos, do not enter into relationships, because these relationships are not going to be long term. The sooner you enter the relationship, the sooner you are going to exit it as well. These will be short term relationships which are only going to give you lessons about love yourself, and love to enjoy your own company. Now that is what the next message says here: self-care, self-focused, and journaling. The next 4 or 5 weeks in this Mercury retrograde, Leos, is going to be very beneficial for you if you focus on yourself, if you make yourself a priority. Do the things that bring you small joys, do the things that you never find time to do, and those are going to bring you happiness. Now what I'm trying to say is that focus on yourself, focus on the things that bring you happiness, rather than focusing on a relationship with a new person. So because that is going to drain you of your vital energy. So instead, focus that energy to yourself, so that it brings you self-growth, it makes you stronger from within, it heals you from within, and it brings you joy from within. So that takes care of Leos.